the 5 most attractive female fighters in the UFC. Number 5, Miesha Tate. Miesha Tate's UFC title run has been underwhelming, and if we're honest, she probably isn't making any list about the greatest women's champions in UFC history. But the hottest UFC champion of all time? Cupcake is definitely running for that one. Tate is definitely one of the most attractive fighters to have ever stepped inside the octagon. The former UFC title holder cemented her status for the claim when she posed for ESPN's Body Issue in 2013. Needless to say, Tate's photos are absolutely stunning. Lest we forget, she's also one of the toughest women in the sport. Her come-from-behind victory over Holly Holm at UFC 196 is a testament to her skills. Thankfully, Tate has decided to come out of retirement after 5 years of inactivity. And after finishing her opponent in her comeback fight, it's reasonable to assume that Tate still has more to give. Welcome back, Miesha. You've certainly been missed. Number 4. Mackenzie Dern is among the hottest prospects in the UFC, and we can say that about her literally and figuratively. Despite losing to Marina Rodriguez in her most recent outing, Dern remains among the biggest fan favorites in the women's strawweight division, and for a good reason. Weight-cutting issues aside, Dern has been one of the steadiest contenders in her division. Couple that with her bubbly personality and overwhelming aura of likability, Dern makes it hard for fans not to root for her. However, Dern believes that beauty can be a gift and a curse, particularly in the UFC. According to the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu ace, pretty female fighters deal with extra pressure to prove that they're more than just eye candy. With a professional record of 11 wins and 2 losses, that is precisely what Dern has been able to do throughout her career. Number 3. Tracy Cortez. Tracy Cortez is the perfect combination of brawn and beauty. Don't be fooled by her innocent-looking facade and cute smile. The second Tracy enters the octagon, she turns into an absolute fierce warrior. With 9 straight victories under her belt, Cortez is rapidly rising through the ranks of the women's flyweight division. Tracy has everything in the UFC that anyone would ever want in a future superstar. She has shown flashes of greatness, she has a pleasing personality, and most importantly, she looks and fights like $1 million. To nobody's surprise, Brian Ortega has been flaunting his girlfriend on social media since they've been together. Who can blame him? Number 2, Michelle Waterson. Michelle Waterson is called the karate hottie for obvious and self-explanatory reasons. She's one of the most dangerous practitioners of karate in the UFC, and she's also a hottie. I think that's kind of part of the idea. Throughout her UFC career, Michelle has always been a fringe contender, but has always fallen short of earning a title shot. That said, Waterson has consistently produced entertaining battles and has proven that her fights are must-see action. For that reason, as well as her infectious personality, Waterson is undeniably one of the most beloved figures in the UFC. While her last few outings have yielded unfavorable results, Waterson is still a joy to watch every time she makes a walk into a fight. Number 1. Paige VanZant. At first glance, Paige VanZant could be mistaken for a supermodel rather than a cage fighter. With an angelic face and a figure of a deity, VanZant has been making UFC fans swoon since her debut in 2014. PVZ may no longer be with the company, but she still holds the title as one of the hottest female fighters in all of MMA. Despite her lackluster run inside the octagon, VanZant has emerged as one of the more popular fighters in the sport. To be fair though, VanZant held her own against some notable opponents, but against top contenders like Rose Namajunas, Amanda Ribas, Michelle Waterson, PVZ has always fallen short. VanZant previously revealed that she earns more money through posting photos on her Instagram account than her actual fights. So the fact that she's still competing under the Bare Knuckle FC banner is a testament to her commitment as a true martial artist. It doesn't hurt that she's also now making cameos in pro wrestling with All Elite Wrestling on TNT.